Well, good evening. It's Wednesday, January the 22nd. The time is 10:51 p.m. here in the deep piney woods of wet East Texas. It's been quite a day today. If you've been watching the embarrassment take place over there now in the U.S. Senate, it's just absolutely bizarre. This is Ramblin' Randy here, and I am embarrassed for them. But we're going to talk a whole lot about all of this, but the reason for this particular video is that you've heard me many times talk about where attention goes, energy flows, and that's the seed of manifestation. We're creating what we think about. That's the only logical thing that could be happening, period. End of discussion. Because no matter what you're going to do next, you have to have an exciter thought or you're going to miss the step. If you get what I'm saying. So we live in a world of making a prediction, and our mainframe RAM up there connected to the source of all good, the ether, we've done a pretty good job so far. I would just like to seek out how it all operates so that we can get a lot better at it, and that's what we're doing right here in what I call Manifestic Training School. Well, that's a weird word, but it's going to get a lot weirder out there. Can you even imagine what some of the stuff's going to be happening in just 5 years? And oh, by the way, I'd like to enjoy about 15 or 20 of mine before I get old, and I'm past the halfway mark in the sixth deal there, the sixth range. So, time is of the essence. You couple that with a motivator that we're fixing to lose the way of life that we have become so accustomed to because we've been under the ether, trusting everybody called our government. Little did we know. But anyway, that within itself is not what I'm making this video about, and that's why they've kind of branded me as rambling. Excuse me. But once you get in what I call the river, the best thing to do is just let go, have faith, and focus your attention on where you want to go. Okay? And I'm talking about in life or whatever's going on in your world. Focus on something and have faith and take a little action. When you're in this frame of mind I call the river, and things are going to start moving your way. There's only one word that'll kill it. Only one word. Any hands raised? Well, that word is this: doubt. The universe is going to respond to exactly what you ask of it. If you mix passion and some action with emotion behind some facts, and you continue to focus on it, where attention goes, energy flows. That's the seed of manifestation. Hello. That's what I've been talking to you about. But one of the things that is important for me to convey to people is there will be things along the way that cause you to be able to have faith that you're on the right track. You know, you got the scent down. You're on the right track. And I call those roadmaps or mirrors. Greg Braden had a lecture many years ago, 15 years ago, called the 7 Essene Mirrors. And basically what it says, if you are aware when you're on your life's journey daily that the universe and your intent that you have been thinking about will give you indicators, damn signs, that once you get keen enough to be able to spot them, you can adjust your course, abort, or give it to gas. I mean, whatever. But I had one of those, Essene Mirrors, a little roadmap today, and I want to point this out to you. If you have listened to any of my other stuff, you're going to have many times you will have heard me say that I believe that every single human being was born innately with value. And if no matter where you're at, under a bridge, in a cardboard box, or on the 57th floor of some penthouse, doesn't make any difference. If you got some value and other people can see it, if they gain value from that, our culture, the new culture, in this the Global Reset Society group, the silent supporters, all these things that we can brand label. As long as you know the mechanics of what's going on, you're going to do real well. But I've said that there is a way that what we need, and I have created this as a co-creator with the ambient, the source, the river, is the only way that this has all come together for me. I have a platform that we can do just that. We can monetize waking up in the damn morning. And if you can share that with other people, my objective is to help take down the Federal Reserve centralized banking system, this global elites that's been running this thing. They're Fabian socialists from in my humble opinion, and do some research and find out what I mean when I say they're Fabian socialists. It's that they could give a shit whether you live or die or anybody else outside their loop, which is small. Anyway, you can cut the head off that snake by cutting the currency off that they set this whole damn thing up, which is the U.S. dollar. Hello. So, the thing I want to show you is one of those mirrors. So I was saying what we need to do is get together. You've heard me say this many times, is we need to get together on a common cause. I have the vehicle that can put gasoline in everybody's tank while we are educating everyone on basically about the rule of law and the Constitution so we can save our backside. So this is an unseen mirror that I saw. And just listen up and see if you can catch the part. This happened today. You can look and see the date on here. Let me move this down a little bit, move this up. You can see the date right here. There's the date. And it was just moments ago that I listened to this. I listened to Dave. This is X22, Dave. Listen to him a lot. Here we go. Listen to this.
And the reason why he's doing this is because he's putting the power back into the people's pockets. And he's saying that there's a tax cut for the middle class. It will be announced over the next 90 days. And we're going to be doing a middle class tax cut, a very big one, he says. Now think about the last one. Of course, the mainstream media tried to play it off. Everyone said there really wasn't a tax cut. But the people that received those funds back or didn't have to pay, they saw it. When the people see it, it doesn't matter what the mainstream media is saying it, because the people understand it. Now, when Trump reduces the taxes again for the middle class is going to see this once again. And when they see this, the mainstream media, they can tell us that there isn't a tax cut, but when you're not paying as much taxes, when you receive a refund, and it's a lot larger than you've ever received before, you know. Trump knows this. The patriots know this. And the mainstream media, the central bank, those players, they're all losing. And we know that Trump, the final mission, is to go after the central bank. Now, everything that we see right now, where he's putting everything into place, all the trade deals that he's creating, the United States is energy independent. We don't need to rely on the Middle Eastern oil. The deregulation, the tax cuts. He's bringing the power back to the people economically. When people feel good economically, when people are making more money, getting jobs, they can support themselves, they have a stronger voice. Trump and the Patriots, they know this. And once they have a stronger voice, and once they understand what Trump is doing, the voice then can go after the Federal Reserve, can go.
That's exactly what I'm after, people, right there. That was my seen mirror. That was my roadmap. That was, Randy, you're still on the right track. What I'm trying to do is cause those people who out there right now have really no shot. They don't think they have a shot. But they're sitting somewhere and they're doing a lot of research. They listen to Rex Baer, who is going to lead as, we'll call it, an instructor or an influencer, someone who brings us our intel provider. And he has many hosts, guests that'll bring us a lot of content from a lot of places. We will support those people. But the main thing is that these researchers, there's some people out there, you're listening to me right now, I'm talking to you, you're a researcher. If you can put your content about a particular topic that we have an interest in, you put that content what you got on your mind, you put it on the Rabbit Hole Herald. If we see it, if our numbers help me get a lot of people to come in here and join us, we'll all throw in a dollar or two, divided up into 100 little pennies. We spell them PENNEs. If we got 1 million people listen to me. That person who has no, they don't do anything because they can't do anything. All they can do is sit there and research and bitch about and be terrible, not bitch, but just be frustrated with the fact that they can't do anything about it where they can now. If they can take that research time that they're doing about chemtrails, water, vaccines, the Fed, it don't make any difference. There were unlimited amount of places we're getting screwed. We need to know about that. That's of great value to us. If you can just get to where you understand what I'm talking to you about, you could be sitting there anywhere USA, period, anywhere, and say something profound on the Rabbit Hole Herald. Look at me now. Look at me. Listen to me closely. If we had 1 million people and they flip you a dime, do the math. And that there's no fees. Straight to you. Tax-free. Listen, you subscribe to this channel right down here where it says subscribe. Let me move this up. You click that button right there. You click that bell when it says all, and that's going to let you know. That's when on my side, on what you're watching, you're going to see one of those. That was on Dave's side. You need to subscribe to his too, X22, good source. And I'll guide you through. So you subscribe, hit the bell. You're going to get in my loop. You'll find out how I get this content to you and how you can join with us. And I'll guarantee you, if you got something of value, we can move you. You are our product. What are you worth? We'd love to put you out there on the slab. This one right here is all about the hollow earth, whatever it is. We need it. This is Ramblin' Randy, and we'll sign off. But remember this: once a person who has been honestly mistaken in all their life learns the truth, they that cease to be mistaken, they cease to be honest. What say we? What say you? We gone.